Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to play with the ideas that come through my mind. My name is Gretchen Vogel. I've been a psychic medium and trance channeler for more than 4 decades. Today, I want to talk about the word metamorphosis as it relates to the way we see death. You know, people change in the world of spirit, they're not the same. Well, we start off the same as we were in life, except without a physical body, a lot changes. We begin with the same mind, personality, and spiritual orientation that we had in life. That's pretty obvious to everybody. And we've all died before. The word metamorphosis to me is more having to do with how we relate to our deceased loved ones. I have a beloved friend who I've never met in physical, but I know we were together before we were born, and who knows, maybe in other lifetimes. And he's on a cancer journey right now, and really struggling. And I'm praying, sending him as much love and energy as I can, since I can't go hold his hand or hug him the way I would like to. He said to me, he said, "How do I find you if I die, when I die? How do I find you?" Well, I've worked with his father several times. His dad knows where I live, but I know that there possibly were some lingering issues with my friend and his dad. When we're in spirit for a while, we heal. We change dramatically. We heal from our wounding in life. We heal from our ignorance here. We heal from the misconceptions. We heal from our story. We change in the world of spirit. I'm sorry, you're going to see cars going by. I'm in the little cottage studio that we have here. Anyway, allowing for the continuing metamorphosis of our loved ones in spirit is something most of us don't think about. I mean, when someone dies, it's not just like they're away on a trip, you know? And yeah, they might be doing things on the trip, and yeah, they might come back from the trip with some souvenirs and some different perspectives. But when we move into spirit after a physical lifetime, we heal. We heal from so much. And so I don't like to do readings with people who are very recently deceased, because I know they're going to be different. And that's one of the things that's hard for my living clients to comprehend. It's like, mom wouldn't have spoken like that in life. Well, guess what? Mom was like that in her spirit, in her soul. And also, moms learned a lot out there. My own mother and I can now communicate because she's healed, I've healed. We're both different now. So when we think of relating to our deceased loved one in spirit, know that the metamorphosis, which starts with the transition out of physical body, our physical body, it continues, and it really is quite dramatic. Not only do we change our age in the world of spirit to a time before the accident or illness that caused our death, our body to shut down so that it could not sustain us anymore or be the vehicle for our personality anymore. That's just the beginning of the metamorphosis. You know, healing, the accessibility to healing in the world of spirit is just tremendous. We stop being so self-destructive. Everything we're struggling with here that's so hard to do, like choosing our thoughts. We learn it's easier in spirit to be positive, to heal, to draw in energy, to become playful again. So oftentimes my living clients will like not know, even though I'm presenting details that I absolutely could not know under any circumstance. Particularly, I've worked for people all over the world. I could not know these things. So that is the proof that I'm connected to their living loved one. However, the presentation of a healed individual, a completely healed, happy, whole, playful, fun, younger version, maybe younger than we ever knew them, is the continuation of the metamorphosis. Now, in my book, Choices in the Afterlife, I call this, well, the book is designed around self-realization, assimilation, which is simply thinking about things, translating experience into knowledge, healing, which is profound out there, really fun, and there's a lot of ways to do it, and progression. Progression is moving to different energy realities in the world of spirit and choosing different energy realities in the world of spirit. We have tremendous choice out there, hence the name of the book. We will have the opportunity to be healed of the story of our life in the world of spirit. And so, yes, we start out the same, but we become really more similar to who we came in as. Well, anyway, getting back to my friend in Europe, he said, "How am I going to find you?" And I've worked with his dad a few times. Um, his dad knows where I live. And I need to communicate to my friend, look, your dad isn't really the person anymore that you knew in life, that you had difficulties with, challenges with. I think his dad was kind of a grumpy Gus. I think he was in a lot of pain in life, and I have my suspicions about why, but there's no reason to analyze all that. Our loved ones are the best. They're they're at their best. They're the best, and yet we can recognize them. And I have no doubt that his dad is going to bring him, not just to me, but to my husband. We all three of us are extremely connected in energy, and it'll be fun to find out how and why someday. And so for my friend to be open to an experience of his father in a way that he never knew him in life is going to be really important for their relationship in the world of spirit when he joins his dad, which doesn't mean they have to be together. It just means I believe his dad is going to be helping my friend when he metamorphosizes. And this is really big for us to relate to people who are in the world of spirit that might have been our antagonists. I would like to think of the people that really challenged us, who really made our lives difficult, as antagonists so that we could figure that one out, so that we could progress beyond that antagonism. And sometimes it takes an entire lifetime to do this. It's a lot of work. We have to be willing to be introspective. We have to be willing to look at our part. We have to be willing to consider that perhaps they were put into our life to accelerate our learning. If I had not had the difficulties in my childhood, I wouldn't even be driven to be sitting in front of you right now trying to explain how our relationship continues with our deceased loved ones. So thank you for coming to play with the idea of metamorphosis with me today. And I am doing an audio version of my book. Um, it will be available in a couple of places. So I hope, and what's interesting is I wrote that book in 2017, I believe, and my thinking has changed in a lot of ways. So as I'm reading the book, I'm kind of riffing off some of the concepts that I wrote then that have really expanded now. So it really is more of a talk with me than having me read you something. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope you have fun with it too. It really is the handbook for, and again, these are things we do. We have experienced this before. We just need to be reminded. Okay. All right, folks. Have a wonderful day. And God bless you wherever you are. Thank you for coming.